Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutloud.com, and this is the pre-market game plan for major future indexes, for CL, and for gold. So for oil and gold, we're gonna start with CL, and CL had a really nice base breakdown. Base breakdown into yesterday's extended hours, and it continued through the New York session. Although it was basy and choppy, and it continued in extended session last night and throughout this morning, it's trying to bounce a little bit. So from this high 49.39, the base broke below 48.50. It was sent to $47. $47 is prior resistance, and right now it's trying to settle support at this minor support area. Moving forward, I will be watching for weakness into this area, more precisely under $46.80. As long as it doesn't break too much above $47, I will be watching for a tighter breakdown at this price point, and I will look for only a 15 to 20 cent stop in CL. Let's move on to GC. GC is trading higher this morning after setting a low yesterday into in actually extended session on Monday into 1335. It bounced through the New York session as well, and it had a pullback in extended hours last night into 1339 area. It came back up, tested the support area that we had from Friday's session, from Friday's New York session, and right now it's continuing higher into probably 1347, 1350. In terms of a trade for today in GC, I'm gonna look for a test of 1347. I'm going to look for a pullback, and then I'm going to look for a continuation into 1350 and 1353. YM this morning had a really nice bounce in extended hours, excuse me, and it did find support once again for the last week into 18,500. Yesterday tested the lows in the New York session at 1842. You can see the prior pivot here, and it's continuing higher. So far, it is reaching an area of resistance, so this is going to be a hard one. If we should get a break above 80, then we can continue higher into 18,600, actually 18,623, this prior high. We will need to see a test and a retest of this area, and we're going to have to wait for the New York session to open in order to have more confirmation whether the price wants to continue higher. This consolidation onto the hourly chart suggests that it is ready to continue higher, but unless we get a break of the high, a pullback, I will not engage in any in any trade to the long side. ES ES is trying to shape up really nicely, and we have been trading in a very sloppy sideways and very, very difficult area in ES. But however, things are changing. We have a support level here at 2185.50, and we have the same consolidation that we've seen in YM. The play in ES would be over 2187, and the stop would be under 8145 for a projected target into 2190. For NQ continues to be one of my favorites as we're going into today's session, into the New York session. We have support at 48.21, and we have resistance at 48.29. Moving forward, we're going to look for a continuation higher as long as this support level holds into 4835.25, and I'm going to look for further targets into 4840 and 4850. Thank you for joining. This was all for today. I hope you find these parameters helpful throughout your trading day, and I hope you make a lot of money. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.